Labour has rightfully pointed out that they inherited a challenging economic situation from the Tories, but their recent decisions seem to be making things even riskier. Chancellor Rachel Reeves was confident about her budget, but reports suggest she was surprised by the backlash it received. What did she expect? A round of applause for introducing £41.5 billion in tax hikes when taxpayers are already feeling the squeeze? Praise for borrowing an extra £32 billion for just a year's worth of additional public spending? Perhaps she thought the bond market would be thrilled about the prospect of funding £300 billion in government borrowing this year to cover the gap between what the UK spends and what it earns. As previously discussed, the budget was concerning when first announced, and it's looking even worse now. Instead of earning accolades, the Bank of England warned that Reeves' plans could slow growth and push up inflation, which would reduce the chances of interest rate cuts, if any happen at all. The UK stock market has taken a hit as investors brace for the impact of Reeves' £25 billion national insurance increase on company profits. Her move to raise the cost of employing staff is likely to force businesses to reduce wages, cut jobs, or increase prices to recover the costs. This all spells trouble, but the bigger issue is that by kicking off Labour's 5-year term with a tax and spend approach, Reeves has left almost no room for adjustments if unexpected challenges arise. There's only about £10 billion in fiscal space left, a tiny amount in government terms. The NHS alone could eat that up quickly. Now, imagine if something unexpected happens that demands additional tens of billions in public spending. It could be anything: a pandemic, war, or recession. These things do happen. In that case, Reeves won't have the funds available. We're already stretched thin with borrowing. And borrowing costs are on the rise, not just because of the budget. Over in the US, President-elect Donald Trump is planning to stimulate the economy by cutting taxes and deregulation, which may boost growth but will also increase inflation and interest rates. This won't just affect the US but will have ripple effects here too, squeezing UK growth and raising the cost of servicing our £2.5 trillion debt. We're already spending £100 billion a year on interest payments, a significant drain on our finances. If Reeves tries to fill the financial gap by raising taxes, that could backfire as well. Taxes are set to hit 45% of total UK GDP, a level we've never reached before. And then there's Ed Miliband. As Labour's Energy Secretary, he plans to invest tens of billions in the shift from fossil fuels to renewable energy. While addressing climate change is essential, Miliband's ambitious green agenda could leave us more reliant on oil imports if things don't go as planned. For instance, his proposal to spend £22 billion on untested carbon capture technology might turn out to be a waste of money, funds that we simply don't have. All it would take is one major shock to push us over the edge. With Trump in the White House, Putin in Russia, and Xi Jinping in China, there's a good chance of a significant geopolitical event. If that happens, we could be in serious trouble.